As minor league baseball comes your way on the show. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Rochester Red Wings and the Lehigh Valley Iron Pigs.
And now,
it's baseball, it's the show,
Lehigh
and it comes
Valley
your way
Iron
next.
Pigs.
Ty Culbreth gets the call for Game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
One of the keys to look for with this guy this afternoon, he's had a really difficult time.
Batting third, the center fielder.
Here's the first pitch.
Lewis.
Hard hit ball to short. A diving try, but he can't haul it in. It's through for a base hit.
Hey, guys, I think the pitcher was just trying to steal a strike right there. I do not think he expected to get ambushed on an 0-0 get-me-over breaking ball. But that's exactly what happened.
Batting fourth, the right fielder.
Swung on and missed. That's strike 2.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Pitch inside. The throw is going to be far too late. That's a stolen base. So he swipes second successfully, but you have to wonder now if that might actually end up taking the bat out of the hands of one of their better hitters.
Well, that's a good point, Matt, but I'd be a little surprised if that's the case. It's still early and the game is tied, so that would be a pretty cautious move to pitch around him here or just walking flat out.
And strike 3 called as he says, you got to be kidding me, with the side retired. Stepping in once again is Elliot Soto. He cashed in with a 2-run double his first trip to the plate. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Center fielder on the run. He's got it, and they get out of the jam unscathed. So no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 3 men left on base. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. Rochester leads it 2-0. Striding in is Gosuke Kato, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. 2 outs here with a runner at third. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. And he is in at third base with an RBI triple. That triple just seems to be par for the course for him of late.
Yeah, Matty, he's seen the ball extremely well. There's no doubt about that. You can see here that the body is calm. He keeps his hands back, and he just explodes through the baseball, winding up at third with another RBI under his belt.
De La Rosa comes in a few steps as he hauls it in for the... Now into the box, Shane Lewis flew out last time up.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try.
This one's smoked the other way, high and deep to left. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Digging in next, Shane Lewis. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen.
Come on,
go.
And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his second hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
Find the ball.
Nothing on with a 2-out double as the inning is over. Digging in will be Drew Mendoza. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here now the 2-2. Well hit the other way, and it's into the gap. In to score is the runner from first. It's 6-1.
Usually a hitter will shorten his swing with 2 outs, but not this guy. He puts a big charge into this one and drives in a couple of runs along the way. That can be frustrating as a pitcher when you had a guy on the ropes and you couldn't finish him off, especially when he drives in runs.
And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the runner from third crosses the plate. It's now 7-1. Oh, and the throw back in is a wild one.
Nice job adding to their lead right there. He'll find a way to get.
So they batted around. And again, here is Kevin Drake as he'll bat for the second time in the inning. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Lewis is there to put it away and finally put an end to the inning. All in all, 10 men come to the plate and 5 score. One more shot coming. 9-1 is the way this one ends. The Red Wings took the lead in the second inning and rode that until the very end.
9 runs, 11 hits, no errors. They left 14 men.
Minor League Baseball is live and
batting third, the center fielder.
now here's the first offering.
Lewis.
In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And a nice job keeping it close. It's ball 1. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
And this is lined hard to deep left. And they're going to strike first this afternoon as this is down for extra bases. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead.
Man, he might have slept on the wrong side of the bed or something last night. He's given up a double and a triple in the first inning, and he looks shaky at best.
Batting fourth, the first baseman, Austin.
Now a flare out toward right center. Right fielder coming on. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Next to hit is Bryson Stott. Opportunity for him here to pick up that runner from second with 2 away. Lewis stands at second with 2 gone. Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3. Fellas, you take a look at these guys as they get onto the field for the bottom of the first here this afternoon. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Yeah, guys, after the first 4 games on this road trip, they find themselves 2-2, kind of par for the course. But they got to find a way to play a little bit better today, kind of turn the tide and get it working in a positive direction.
A 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss on the breaking ball, and he sets him down for out number 3. So 1 run on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 left. So now into the box is Shane Lewis. He doubled his last time up. Who started him with the change, and it's 0-1.
Great execution of that changeup right there. Great arm action. Batter was totally out front on that one.
One time right now.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
No, that's cold.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Started to go. They'll look for the appeal down to third and ring him up, says the. And now here is Shane Lewis. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
And he can't allow the same thing to happen in this situation. This is a big-time spot in this game. He's got to find a way to put the ball in play.
Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. It'll die on the warning track as the catch is made. And here comes the runner from third. And the run is in to score from third. It's now a 2-1 ball game. Digging in, the switch hitter, Giselle Antuna. Leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lewis will settle under it to make the play for the first out as the runner will have to head back to first. Next to dig in, Giselle Antuna. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. And he reaches out for one and may have chased it as this is skied into the air to straightaway center. Lewis will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Jacob Kondrabogen is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. Shane Lewis is in to start things off as he looks at a ball to start the inning. 1-0.
I don't know if he needs a few more warm-up pitches or he's just announcing his presence with authority. Either way, watch your face.
And he misses again. 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
And that's a base hit, so a chance for some important insurance here to kick off the bottom of the 8th.
Well, Dero, you have to love that if you're a hitter. You get ahead in the count 2-0. You get a fastball right down the middle, and he sure knew what to do with it.
Are you kidding me? You fight tooth and nail to get into count leverage at bat.
It sails a bit, and he will get into second base as the tying run. Lewis leads off second with nobody out. In the dirt.
Come on,
the throw will go to third, and he nails him at third. Great throw. Pitching and defense game 2-1, the final score this afternoon. The Iron Pigs used a nice 5th inning to take the lead, and they never gave it back. And it would appear we'll have a pinch hitter here to start things out in the bottom of the inning.
Number 13.
Now time called at the plate as he'll step out and try and start it again. And a fastball's in there for strike one. Lewis is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. He's a hot name as a two-way prospect, a real rarity in the minor leagues. Were there any players you guys came up with who could have done this?
You know, it's funny. It brings up a lot of great memories. I think back at guys like Mike Hampton. He certainly felt like, to me, not only
Alex Faedo. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Held on and
pick up the pace. I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace. I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base. Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Going live, could it a show? Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Going live, could it a show? Pick up the pace. Step on the deck. We need to stretch. Mama the truth, playing it cool, wipe out the sweat. Get in the zone, king on the throne, I'm about to flex. Homing on phone and by their opponent, show me who next. Playing the field, look alive. Slide, die, line, drive like Dion. On prime time, I'm zeroed in. While bun down, when I settle in, I break ground. Steal the base when you not around. Golden glove with a triple crown. I raise the ring cause I hold it down. I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base. Pick up the pace. I'm about to chase money in case, clean up base. Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Going live, could it a show? Got a convoy if you got it. Ain't no stopping on the go. Got a convoy if you got it. Going live, could it a show? Pick up the pace. Two scene ain't enough. Four-tie team is us. Man on first, on second, on third. I'ma have to clean it up. I done went yard. They ball gone.
Time to shine a spotlight on a prospect with some helium, starting to get some major buzz around his future. Al Leiter joins me. And Al, are you ready to say he's going to be a success at the big league level or not?
Could be. I mean, look, there's a reason why people are talking about him. The talent is there. I mean, it oozes all over the place. You see the athleticism. You know what they're capable of with respect to what scouts like. And it's usually like the package. Does he have the it factor? And I think that's what we see. But I think you have to be careful. And you have to slow down because sometimes the famous kid who was ranked since high school or college or all these different rankings there, they haven't played in the big leagues yet. And I think sometimes that gets ahead of actually what they're actually doing on the field. So you really have to be careful of yes, appreciate the talented player, but let's not put him in the Hall of Fame yet. They haven't played in the big leagues yet.
And it's unfair to start comparing them to some of the game's greats before they even set foot on a major league field.
Sometimes the kiss of death. I mean, you hear some really, that's why I never like to do that. You look at a guy, we always try to do comps, right? I look at guys and I was like, I want to comp this player to somebody who I know or played with or, a legendary player. It's really unfair because if that gets legs and the kid hasn't done anything yet, it could really hurt them.
Time for baseball of the minor. Ready now is Elroy Baxter. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading up for the Red Ones.
And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Fellas, our visiting team as they take the field after a scoreless top half. They come in winners of 2 straight and looking to get things turned around in what hasn't been all that amazing a stretch for them.
Yeah, Matty, I always felt like these were huge games, whether it's earlier in the season or later in the season. To find a way to get to 500, you feel like you can start fresh and start pushing in a different direction. You cannot continue to ride that seesaw of win one, lose one. This team has to get hot. Starts today.
Yasel Antuna comes on with one gone here as he looks at a called strike one. In the air, down the line in left. Inside, as that perhaps will back him off a bit. 1-2. One out, nobody on. Hit on the ground out to short. He's right there. And that's the second out. Next to hit, KJ Harrison, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. 4-1.
Harrison.
Swing and a miss. 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Swing and a miss on a pitch outside. 1-2 now. Still a ball and 2 strikes. The next 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Rhett Wiseman. And that's in there for strike one.
Hey, I still believe in my heart the best pitch is a well-executed fastball down and away, and that's exactly what that is. He swings at that. That's off the end of the bat. That's not hard contact at all, and that's an easy out for the defense.
Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. Very weakly on the ground. The next 0-2. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Just flat out frozen there. Nothing too deceptive about that four-seam fastball, so I think he wasn't expecting it at all.
The second baseman,
Gosuke Kato is next as he finds himself behind 0-1. Snatched out of midair at first base for out number 2. Striding forward, Jeremy De La Rosa, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. A feeble swing that time. It's 0-1.
This offense just doesn't look like they came to play today. Ugly swing after ugly swing. Just needs to be a better approach across the board.
A ball and a strike now. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Hit back up the middle. Beautiful diving stop. He's up with it. The throw. Not in time. Nearly a remarkable play, but score at a base hit, and the inning continues with 2 away.
Batting 7.
Into the box, Elliott Soto, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. That batting average hovering in the high 230s. 1 home run and 6 RBIs. But this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Shane Lewis.
The pitcher,
as he'll send a ground ball down to 3rd. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the 3rd. Now at the plate, here is number 43. He stands in for the first time in this one.
the catcher,
And this one's down off the shoe tops, 1-0. That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
The offense better get it going right here because they certainly can tell from their dugout. This guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
And a good throw gets him 1 gone. So here now is the pitcher, John King.
batting 9. The pitcher,
And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Steven is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Elroy Baxter. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Skied into straightaway right. Ortiz is camped under this one as he tucks this one away to retire the side. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. Stepping up is Giselle Antuna, set to lead us off in the home half of the fourth inning. A ball and no strikes.
Antuna.
A ball and a strike.
Count 1-1.
1-1. Sinks below the knees, taken for a ball.
Sometimes it can be difficult for a pitcher. You're facing a guy that's not known to be a big stick in the lineup. Sometimes the toughest thing is to be aggressive and throw strikes.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out. Now to the plate, K.J. Harrison struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And we'll see if he tries to cheat to something this AB.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on. And if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. K.J. Harrison becomes out number 2 this inning. Rhett Wiseman stands in as he looks at a called strike. Left side, but well foul. Line drive to left, and that's in there, so perhaps some life here with 2 men out. So we'll go a little deeper into the bottom of the fourth as that extends the inning.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
Gosuke Kato is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. Swinging a looper to left. Steven is there, and he'll put it away to retire the side. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Shane Lewis, grounded out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, and it looked like a sinker in his last AB that got him to roll over.
Find the ball.
Kind of similar situation right here. Similar stuff on the mound. Look for them to try and get him to do exactly the same thing as his last AB. He's got to fight to get it elevated just a little bit more.
And he'll dive back in.
He came to play today, not just only on the bump right there. He's thrown the ball well, but on the offensive side of the ball, he's able to contribute and help this offense put itself in position to score some more runs.
Come on, let it rip right here.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Using the slide step to try to control the running game.
Yeah, that's a good way of trying to control the running game, Matt. The problem with it, though, it has a tendency to throw your command off because you're worrying about that runner on base.
The 2-1 home. Skied in the air to straightaway left. De La Rosa is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next, here is Jorge Padilla. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Lewis, the runner at first with 2 gone. Hit in the air down the right field line. Right fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning.
Leading off.
First pitch of the AB on its way. Jeremy De La Rosa is in to start things off here as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count, and the pitch. hit down the third baseline. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
1 ball and 2 strikes to count. Here comes the 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Right fielder is on the run. But he won't get to it, and this should put him in scoring position to start the inning. And he is into third base here with a leadoff triple.
This guy smokes this thing, hustling all the way around the third. So far, they posted nothing but zeros in this one, but he stands out.
And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
Now batting.
Stepping in now, number 43. And he puts it on the ground to second. Scooped up to second for 1. On to first to complete the double play. So base is empty now after the double play. And that'll bring up the pitcher, John King. Yes, he'll take a look at ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Over to first, and that retires the side. So 1 run here on. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Elroy Baxter. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. No balls and a strike to count. Drilled right back up the middle. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
And this is not an easy play when you have to range to your right. He really didn't have a chance to get his feet set, so this is all arm. Nicely done.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. In there, a base hit. Running hard, he's digging for second. And he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looked fluid and confident, driving that pitch for a double. We'll see if that gets him going a bit.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. No balls and 1 strike. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Wastes a pitch on the knuckle curve there, 1-2. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And the runner will score from second as they take a 2-1 lead. And he is in there with an RBI triple.
Well, that's a big at-bat right there. Not only does he get all the way to third on a triple, but he also drives in the go-ahead run.
Rhett Wiseman stands in for the 3rd time now as he takes a look at a ball. It's 1-0. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He pulls this one into right. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And not in time as the run scores. So the next to bat will be Gosuke Katoa. He flew out in his last debut. Late on that one as it's fouled off to the left side. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. This is skied into short left center. Left fielder coming on. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Matt Vierling is up off the bench. Tonight's ball game comes to a close, 3-1 the final. The Red Wings wrote an important 6th inning to victory in this one. Ben Bramer gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Welcome to MLB The Show. And stepping in, Shane Lewis is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Right side, reined in. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Up next, Jackson Reese. He had a couple of hits in that ball game last night. Lifted in the air to center. Lewis is there now, and he has it, 2 gone. So here is Shane Lewis. He bounced out last time up.
Shane Lewis.
In there, strike one. Grounded down the third baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike two. Lewis is among one of the elite hitters in today's game in terms of facing off against left-handed pitching. And even more impressively, he is, of course, left-handed himself. Really a rare talent.
You just don't grow up facing many left-handed pitchers until you get into minor league ball. So for this guy to absolutely hammer left-on-left situation is a testament to the hard work he's put in.
Bottom of the third now. And digging in is the outfielder, Jeremy De La Rosa. Swinging a little blooper to center. Padilla ranging into the outfield, but he won't get there. It falls in. Now at the plate is Shane Lewis. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Yanked hard, but foul to the right.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to extend the netting without question. Want the fans to be safe.
Pulled toward right center field. Long run for the center fielder. He gets there to make the play, and that ends the inning. Nothing across here this half. Last half of the fifth coming up, all tied at 1-1. Now to the plate, here is Drew Mendoza. 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Drew Mendoza.
Lifted into the air to shallow center. Center fielder on the run, and that'll get down for a base hit. And they'll keep it going here as he's in with a double.
Everyone knows that this guy's numbers are not where he wants them to be so far this year, but you never know by that swing. He looks
Your attention, please. Big hitting for the Red Wings, number 35, Will Perez.
High in the air out to center field. Lewis is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Kevin Drake, runner in scoring position with Sugan.
Drake.
Swinging a hard liner to center field. Lewis finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. So next to bat will be Shane Lewis. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Swung on and missed. That strike 2.
Hey, this is interesting right here. Got him down 0-2. He's been swinging the heck out of the bat. I thought they would pitch around him. He's going to have to button it up a little bit.
Softly hit toward the hole. Fielded cleanly onto first, and he's breezing through the 8th here with 2 quick outs. At the plate now is Shane Lewis, grounded out in his last at-bat. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. He's right there, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So disaster strikes here. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2. In.
Well, as prospects make their way up the minor league ranks, there are a lot of challenges they have to deal with, and not all of them are on the field. I've got Jonathan Mayo of MLB Pipeline with me today, and Jonathan, a lot of the toughest obstacles are the mental ones.
Without question, there's so much that goes into being a minor leaguer. First and foremost, wanting to know when that call is going to come. We've all seen really talented prospects try to do too much on the field to force the phone call to come. The best and most overused axiom I've ever heard is you can only control what you can control. It's a good life lesson. It's a good baseball lesson. Just go out and do what you're able to do, and that call is going to come. You run into trouble when you start trying to make that happen and do too much, and that's when you start having difficulties and failures on the field on a more regular basis.
This minor league team is reminded that the eyes of the organization are keeping tabs on them.
The game's future start. For the plate now is the designated hitter, Shane Lewis.
The designated hitter.
The pitch.
Shane Lewis.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit. So the bottom of the inning is still alive after the 2-out base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that.
Wow, and they end the inning with the... Striding forward now is the DH, Shane Lewis. He collected a base hit his first time up.
Lewis.
He's set. Here it comes. Hard hit ball to second. Oh, look at the sliding stop. One there, on to first, and they get the double play. Next will be the designated hitter, Shane Lewis.
The designated
First
hitter.
pitch of the AB on its way.
Lewis.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters' counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Scooped up. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And striding forward, the designated hitter, Shane Lewis. Ball 1. Yeah, the rain starting to intensify here. It's coming down a little heavier now. We'll see how much longer the umpires can wait.
Yeah, Matt, right now, this doesn't look too good. I wouldn't be surprised if we don't see the umpires come out and bring the ground crew out here. The infield around the mound and around the home plate area is really getting soaking wet. I can't anticipate this going on very much longer.
Next, it'll be Shane Lewis. Flew out last time up. He's set and the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
And he lays off for ball 1.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
2 out here and a runner at second. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
Right to him. On to first, and that'll be a bitter pill to swallow for this home crowd as the ball game is over. And tonight's ends at a 6-2 finish. Malcolm Gonzalez claims the win out of the pen, his first. Minor League Baseball is live. Stepping up is Charlie Aiken, and we are ready for some daytime baseball. High in the air down the right field line. Heading after it is Rickard. He gets to it and makes the catch for the first out. Digging in, Antonio Cabello, and he's a guy that's really scuffling at the plate right now. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball here, 0-1. Can't complain a bit about the weather here. 75 degrees our temperature at first pitch. And that misses downstairs for a ball, 1-1. And he fouls this one off. The 1-2. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit out towards second. In time to first, and there are 2 away. So next to hit is Jerome Driscoll. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. And that one yanked just foul. Outside for a ball, 1-1. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Hey, we got 2.
Into the windup and the pitch. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
He's up in the zone a lot right now. Sometimes that can be effective, but I think you have to be careful with that, especially during a day game where the ball tends to carry a lot more.
The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
You can bet these hitters are taking note of what the guy on the hill is working with. A long at bat like this in the first inning can reveal a lot.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. Vierling gets there for the catch, and that ends the inning. So stepping in is Mike Ford.
Leading off for Scranton Wilkes.
Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1. Now a ball lined hard toward right center. And Rickards got it. There's 1 away. So bases are empty with 1 out now. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. In there at the knees, strike 1. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
Boy, so far early into this one, this guy's pitching really well, and I'm a big believer in body language. He's getting the ball, he's working really quick, keeping the ball down in the zone, and if you take a look at this guy so far early on, a lot of positive signs. He looks like he brought his good stuff in this one.
This one's down to third. Reined in. Throw gets him, 2 down. Stepping in next, Poijun Park. He did not play last night, but clearly back in the starting 9 for this one. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Hey, 2-way now.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Down the first baseline. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. And now, Zach Zahner. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Again, another foul ball. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Fouled away. He'll try again, 1-2. Into right center, and they'll get a man aboard to start the inning. That's a base hit.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
Hey, no one down here.
And that'll bring up Tyler Wade. And it's fouled away. Here's a guy who could use a 3 for 4. He's got that batting average still down in the 190s. 1 home run and 3 driven in. And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Go ball. Be straight. Hey, get yourself right here. Let's go.
And the knuckle curve that time. Got him swinging, and that's the first out.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. Zahner, base runner at first with 1 out. And, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1.
Man, this pitcher is on right now, pounding the zone, attacking these hitters. He's making it look easy.
Count is 1-2 now. And here's one that barely misses off the inside corner, 2-2. And he'll step off. A 2-2 count. Here's the pitch. Hit hard up the middle. And that's through for a hit. Long throw to third. And he's out on a strong throw.
The right fielder.
To the plate now, Charlie Aiken. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. Flew out in his only at-bat so far. In the air now, out to right field. Rickard's on the move. He's not going to have a play on it, and this might bring home the runner from first. And he's in safely to third as they jump ahead with a run scoring on the play.
Man, the pitcher was this close to getting out of the inning and leaving that runner stranded, but the guy standing on third had other ideas, driving in the first run of the game.
0 for 1 here in the early going. This is in the air out to straightaway center. Hazley gets under it and makes the catch to end the inning. All set for the start of the 4th, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Jerome Driscoll. A high fastball is in there.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This guy's been really on point so far, but it's not getting any easier. He has to get through 4, 5, and 6 right here.
Line drive base hit. Throw into second. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Mike Ford will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. The bouncer to the left side. And that's out number 1. Striding in is Miguel Andujar, trying here to plate the tying run from second. And he gets ahead 0-1. Swing and a liner, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Weak grounder back to the mound. And there's out number 2. Striding in is Hoi-Jun Park, the potential tying run for him at third base. Out in front of it, strike 1. Comes set, the 0-1. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Rickard's under it, and that will end the inning. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. Suey, the Iron Pigs lead it 2-1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in the outfielder, Zach Zahner.
Nobody out.
Zach Zahner.
First pitch of the AB on its way. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center.
Hold it.
And he'll pull into second here with nobody out.
And he obviously didn't let last night's hitless outing get to his head too much, because that's his second hit of the ball game. This one a double. I'm sure he's feeling a lot better about the way he's going right now.
Tyler Wade is in for the second time here as he looks at a ball high, 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. From the stretch. And he fouls this one off. Here comes the 1-2. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. Striding in is Rodani Baldwin, trying to bring in the tying run from third here.
Hey, get ahead, stay ahead right now.
From the stretch. And that misses for ball 1.
Everyone in the ballpark knows what the pitcher's intentions are in this situation. Great job at the plate to lay off a tough pitch in a good spot.
He's right there. There's one. Back to first, so they get the double play, but the run does come in to score. So base is empty now after the double play. And next to bat will be the outfielder, Charlie Aiken. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1. Lifted down the line in left. 0-2. Here it comes. This one's down to third. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first beats him easily, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 2 hits. Top half of the 6th about to get started. And next it'll be the outfielder, Antonio Cabello. Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Vierling arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down. Next up, Jerome Driscoll. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point.
Jerome Driscoll.
Here's the pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. And there's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
1 out, nobody on. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Mike Ford. A line out and a ground ball for an out on his line so far. 0-1 the count. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Chopped weakly to the left. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Hit back toward the mound. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3.
You know, D-Roll, the old school thinking sometimes is when you're going through a bad streak like this guy, any way you can get on a little jam shot, even though it wasn't pretty, maybe this could get this guy finally going.
Yeah, I can't tell you how good that had to feel right there. There's moments where you slap that donut off your bat, you don't even want to walk to home plate. You're scuffling so bad.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Vierling will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 1 hit, 1 left. Part of the order, 3, 4, and 5 coming up, and we are tied 2-2. Spencer Howard is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. A 1-run game this afternoon, 3-2 the final finish. The Lehigh Valley Iron back. minor league baseball on. Next up is Shane Lewis.
The designated hitter, Shane Lewis.
First offering. Fellas are home 9 as they begin play here this evening. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, in this sport at this level, you have to find a way to be a little bit realistic. You're not going to win every ball game. So they lost last game. Fine. Let's find a way to execute today and get on the winning side.
Driscoll will put this one away, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of new inning set to get underway, and striding forward the designated hitter, Shane Lewis. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Dominguez is right there, and it's a very quick out number 1. Into the box, Shane Lewis. He flew out in his last debut. Hit hard down the line, but this is foul for the first strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he misses with it, 1-1. Hard hit ball to second, and that'll find its way into right field for a 1-out single.
Pitcher executed his pitch. Good sinker down and in. Got the hitter to beat it into the ground. Sometimes there's nothing you can do about it as a pitcher.
Now a throw over to first, and the runner back safely. And another throw over. Slowly hit to first. I don't think they can get 2. The second for 1. Onto the pitcher covering, and it's in time. A double play, and the inning is over. So now to the plate, Shane Lewis. Singled in his last at-bat. Line hard, deep into left. And there's your go-ahead base runner right away as this is down for extra bases. Around second now and headed for third. The relay throw, and he is out at third. And that's a big mistake there leading off the... Next, it'll be Shane Lewis. He doubled his last time up.
And if you remember, it was kind of one of those cardinal sin type of mistakes. Whether it was him or the third base coach, you cannot make the first or third out at third, especially when you had a double in the bag.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Here's a swing, and oh man, way out of here. So a 2-run homer down the line in right field. 6th home run on the season for him. And just like that, it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Yeah, and if you remember the previous pitch, he couldn't get around on a fastball and was mad at himself. Well, there's nothing to be mad about anymore, unless you're the guy standing on the mound wondering what just happened.
5-2, the final score tonight. Chad Donato gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. So that'll just about do it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a present. Welcome to MLB The Show. Now to bat, Shane Lewis is back in the starting lineup for this one after sitting out last night's game. Guys, you take a look at the home 9 as they enter play here this afternoon. Even after the victory last time out, they come in trying to turn things around as they've been slumping of late, winning in just 3 of their last 9 games.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the first game of this series, winning game 2, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan. Yeah, and they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal a series right here.
Dominguez, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out. Next to stand in is Shane Lewis. Flew out last time up. Oh, and a hearty cut there to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Ball 1.
1-1. Got it. Better. Here we go.
Little chopper back to the mound. And there are 2 away now. So to get his day started at the plate, Lee Jin Chu tried to get it going at the plate. It's been tough sledding for him so far this year. Now a fastball is lifted into the air to shallow center. And that's in there. Base hit.
No runner. Got it.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Now batting, right fielder.
Now at the plate, Charlie Aiken. Off to a fine start in this one after launching a homer his first time up. Lewis is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Anthony Volpe. Here's the 0-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Lewis is right there, 1 down. And now in the box, Shane Lewis. He bounced out last time up.
Shane Lewis.
The first pitch is hit pretty well out to right. Legs churning, he's headed for second, but that'll be off the right field wall. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away.
As we take a look at this one, you can see he puts a good swing on it, but I don't think he got under just enough to put some backspin to get it out of here. But hard to complain about a well-hit double, though. Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that field because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Lewis at second with 2 down.
Hey, stick your plan up there, kid. Get your pitching drivers.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that. So now here is Charlie Aiken. He flew out in his last debut.
The right fielder.
This one's blooped out toward right center field. In there, a base hit.
Man, he's seeing it like a beach ball right now.
Now it'll be Jerome Driscoll. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. Lifted in the air to center field. Lewis is there, 2 gone.
Hold on.
Stepping in once again is Shane Lewis. The base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Down and in here, 1 ball, no strikes.
You know, because this is just a 1-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Swing and a miss on a nasty slider right there. Always felt toughest pitch in the game. If you're a guy who liked to work the big part of the field, you were on that fastball middle away. That slider looked like a heater for about 56 feet 6 inches.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
To short. Scooped up.
All right, hang on.
Underhanded throw is in time for out number 3. Digging in next, Anthony Volpe. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. 2-2, here it is. High in the air out to center field. Lewis able to track it down for the 3rd out. Now into the box, Shane Lewis. And he needs to make something happen. They're down to their final out here in the 9th. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Duffy is off at first with 2 away. Ball 2.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone. This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now.
Now, this is a perfect example of why this manager feels so confident going to this beast in the 9th right here. He is throwing absolute thunder right here, pumped up, and looks the part.
Ball even at 2-2. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. Ground ball sent back up the middle. That's through. He's got a base hit, his second in this one. 2 for 5 now.
And if you're the manager, you've got to love that about your team. They were down to their last strike, but they refused to go down without a fight, so they lived to fight some more.
3-1. 5th inning.
The two-way experiment rolls on for this player. He's done well so far, and there's a lot of buzz that he may get a call to the majors pretty soon, but the jury is still out on whether he can sustain success as a two-way player long-term. Mike Lowell is with me today. Mike, thanks for joining us. What's your take on him?
Well, I'm fascinated by the talent that this young man shows. From my experience, I found it so hard to get to the big leagues, and I didn't even care about pitching. You know, my thing was very focused. So I'm so intrigued to see how this young man can react once he gets to the big leagues, because it is so precise. And I think the preparation, the work, and what you have to accomplish to be a pitcher from one end and then a position player on another end at the big league level is so demanding that it's almost, you know, that double trouble for you. But the talent level is there. And I think that's what catches so many people's eyes, that could this be the next guy like a Shohei Ohtani that can actually contribute on both sides of the field? It's going to be very interesting to see how this all pans out.